La namabutho akho enza intando
You're not even
Allow your
I don't
forces
even
to
know
keep
what
their
he said.
You're not
identity.
even
What?
moving your lips when you said that. It's a skill in itself.
Who's playing
Is
this
that a
nice,
tank?
this nice music?
Oh gosh, there's
I think
tanks.
it's this guy
It's
right
extremely
here.
nice.
Yeah, I know. We ain't got tanks. Dude, they have oil already, that means.
Jesus.
Yeah, you need the oil. Dude, get bananas! So set up shop. Bananas.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the best option here. Whoops, there's two right there. That's good. There's nobody in South America, I don't think.
I'd be very surprised if there's no one anywhere in South America.
I think you're right, but it looks like at least the top of it.
Yeah, I will say
Look,
this is impressive how you
I'm not
haven't
seeing
had
any
anyone
borders.
in red, except for that, except for Spaniard over
It's
there.
because we haven't really done anything too egregious yet. There will be a point though where we become hated. I think if we.
Yeah, when you start dropping nukes, I think
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
will do.
That might make some people frown. I think a bit. And look, at least we've got this up here. So
I
we've
love
got-
that place.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fan of this. Son of the Worm featuring Wormy K. And Rat's Vagina Worm,
Yeah.
or whatever. Like, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you created the rifle?
Oh yeah, he just got to the end of rifling.
So,
Now he can. Isn't
Dude,
the, now
look
you
at
can
all these resources.
I
now
know,
you
I
can
know.
make the
I'm
better
gonna-
scouts,
look,
right?
here we have
You
coffee.
got fucking coffee
I'm
and
gonna
bananas
put
and
it right
sugar
there.
cane
Yeah,
and
yeah.
crab. You could be a huge. You could turn it into Maryland.
Well,
Hey, look, we won.
Oh, you won the religious emergency.
Wait, I think no members win. No, they did it the. Fuck, I think they did it on the last fucking turn. Oh well, that you know what?
They achieved it.
Yeah, I think they did. Here, let's set.
Gosh,
It's
dang
fine. It's
it.
fine. It's
What
fine.
did they achieve?
We'll win the long game. We will win the long
What
game.
did they achieve?
They fucking-
eradicated wormism from Stockholm.
Oh, it was Stockholm. That's what it was. Yeah, that's right. Well, let's.
That's all right. You can just nuke it.
Yeah,
and
way
build
to
it
help
again.
the world's largest religion get even bigger
Yeah, I
with your
know.
little
I know.
emergency.
Really, what should I do with this guy? Just leave him here, like.
Just like move him around as like a point until he gets bored and dies from like starving.
If only people understood the true way of wormism.
I know. It's superior in every way to everything else.
They'll never
Sure,
get
man.
it.
There's no downside to it. Nobody's died doing it, so
No, people love it.
people live forever on wormism. It seems.
Except for that missionary that died.
He only died because he was shot.
He only died because of wormism.
We need
Wait.
to buy wormism.com.
Well, you can't say that.
He only died because of the horrible nature of wormism.
Tomar,
The
Yeah?
ruthless
we got to
nature.
get wormism.com and make it into it like a Scientology website.
Yeah, you guys want to start a
should
cult called
absolutely.
wormism?
Should
Yeah.
I buy it right now before we
Replace-
Yes.
release this
Get
episode?
all the
If you're listening to
religious
this-
figures and
oh,
replace
hey,
it with
look at this.
Photoshop pictures of worms.
Tomar, we could make it like a real religion, just have people donate to us and we'll start a church somewhere. What do you say?
That's evil.
No.
But it'd be a great
No.
it'd be a great tax.
It's only evil if we don't do anything good with it.
I think it's just a good idea.
We could just like
honestly.
all right.
a lot of people would want to be a wormist.
I won't say anything to undercut our potential wormism
Yep.
Thank you.
religion.
Thank you.
What if wormism is already taken?
It should be wormism.org, really, if we're
Yeah.
going to be not.
Both.
I also need to
Probably.
really think about settlers too. I'm just trying to play the game fast, but
See if
sorry,
.com's available.
Builders, I mean builders.
It is.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Dude,
You could create the.
that could be like the new YouTube, wormism.com.
Wormism.com.
Is wormism really available?
Sound-
.com available?
Yeah, wormism.com is available.
That's such a short fucking phrase.
It's 7 letters, yeah.
That's
That's
awesome.
kind of crazy. That wormism is
could
not.
be our-
Should we really get .org also?
Get them all. I mean, get.
get .gov.
I'm the one paying. I mean,
Or .ru.
I'm gonna invoice you for all this, Chris.
Gotta get it. Well, just get .com and
.com and .org.
Yeah.
.org is the most. .net maybe.
.org
.net,
because it's a
people probably-
religion.
That could be. Dude, we could do the wormism
I'm not
podcast.
getting .net. No, I'd screw .net.
Wormism podcast.
Worm.net is available for $4,000.
How about no?
How about no? Guys? What do you think? Should I try to explore? Oh, you know what?
$4,000. I don't
Look what
know.
I just saw. Look at this. That's the
Rice.
borders of somebody right
All
there.
right, Chris,
Ooh.
for $24,
I think if you.
I'm about to
did
buy
you set up shop there?
wormism.com and
Yeah, I just-
wormism.org.
I say
okay?
do it.
Look,
What's
I
the
just,
town
all right.
called?
I just put it right
Cologne?
here. Yep, but
Cologne.
It is Cologne. You're right. That's fucking Cologne. It'll never escape me.
Oh, you know what?
What's that fucking Goosebump book about eating worms?
Oh,
Say cheese and die again.
I think that's what that place should be called. Is say cheese and die.
You call it that.
Stupid. What a stupid town name.
It's called Bowl Full of Worms.
Is that what it's called?
It's called A
Let's
Worm
get
a
our
Day
first
Keeps
one.
the Apple at Bay.
The worm
that's a
day?
reverse.
Yeah,
The
but
wor- the
worms
worm
love
keeps-
apples.
You're right. A worm a day would keep an apple
What
away.
did you
'cause
What
the
did you
app-
call it? What did you just fucking say it was 2 seconds ago?
Eat shit and fry rice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Call it Eat Shit and Die. That's what that place should be called. Cologne should be called
Jesus.
Eat Shit and Die.
That's so mean.
I think this is the guy that we're That's right
That's what
here.
worms do. They eat shit and they die.
I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. Okay. I'll retract
I guess that is the
my
order.
objection.
That's also the order they do it in too.
Well, now that you put it that way,
They're
I
not dying and then
suppose.
eating shit.
Well, you can't be cologne.
I'm on the Tasmania IMDb right now, and one of the trivia says there has been an online speculation that Taz has autism.
What?
Makes sense. He
That's
fucking
Taz
blabs all the
trivia.
time.
How does that make it into trivia? There's online speculation. So one person online probably tweeted
Just said
it.
that, and it's like, well,
Now it's just in IMDb
that was
trivia.
just true.
There's
apparently.
no. I have never heard that Taz the
He's a
Tasmanian has
fucking scary
autism.
devil, you
He's,
dickheads.
I've heard he's just a monster.
Yeah, he's a
He's
monster.
just crazy.
He's a monster.
monster, he's.
He's a fucking monster.
What should we rename Cologne to, guys?
I don't know. It was like say cheese and die, or like eat shit and die if you want to use that.
Eat shit and die. That's a good name. Oh, there's a little whatever. I think those mistakes make these little places
Would
beautiful.
you want to live and eat shit and die?
Oh yeah, I think it's a peaceful place. It's a prosperous, peaceful place.
Whenever I play like Animal Crossing, I call my town like Turdville and Shit Town and like Penis Island and
you
all this
and
other
piss and
stuff, and
poop.
yeah, like P Haven. Okay, I got Animal Crossing for GameCube, and I kept like I kept on using another memory card because I kept on fucking making new towns to get different fruits and shit, and every time I did, I called it like Assville, Butthole Town, Shitville, Turd Town, and I just kept doing that forever until I eventually got a town I like. Because the GameCube one is a lot more like simple in design, so you don't really get a lot of freedom with like the way layout is. So when you get a really good layout and really good villagers, then you're stuck with like Asshole Town and stuff. You're just like, oh, now I have Butthole Town and Asshole Town to deal with. You're just
I
stuck
used
with
to
that.
love the original
Animal Crossing.
But New Leaf, the new one, New Horizon, I had actually called Turdville, and it stuck forever. And it was funny because Lexi wanted to play it, but she had to end up building a house on Turdville, and she didn't want to go to Turdville, so she couldn't make her own place.
Oh yeah, they only let you have like one town per console,
yeah,
right?
which is fucking stupid. So I was like, well, you can't do anything about it. You have to join Turdville or fucking eliminate my town. And I actually ended up deleting my entire fucking town and everything.
Just so Lexi didn't have to live in Turdville.
Yeah, so she could build her own fucking
What's so bad
town.
about living in Turdville if you really think of it? Hey, look, we can build an aerodome. We're getting really close.
Ooh.
Good.
After aerodome
Flight,
comes
flight,
aluminum.
flight.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. After this comes aluminum, and then we're there.
But you still need to get aluminum.
Yes, true. But I could also just do a trade with somebody else.
Or
and
you
just-
might luck out and it might appear, because it doesn't appear till you get
What did
there,
she
right?
want?
Yeah, same thing with oil and same thing with aluminum or uranium. I mean,
How does everyone have such shitty relationships, but you don't at all?
I don't know. It's probably because I put the mode on a little bit
Because of
easier.
the harmony that comes with Wormism. But yeah, you have like no religious presence in the Americas.
Yeah, you didn't do anything there. All you did was call it Worm's Vagina. You didn't do anything else, Zach.
I know. I called the worm's vagina and packed it up and went home. It's not worm vagina. It's rat's vagina.
Oh, you know what? It should be called a Worm's Vagina.
What the fuck is
Nice.
the matter with me? Worm's vagina. What am I saying? Rat's vagina.
Finally, you've
Well, worms don't have vaginas, so it's like nice. That's why it's semicolon nice.
Here we go.
Wait, the wrong character. That won't stand.
Wait, fuck. Fuck it, I don't care. We're leaving the dust.
Worm's Vagina worm.
I don't
The
care anymore.
asterisk.
Put worm in everything so we know that that's what we own.
Eat shit and die doesn't have a worm-related thing.
Are you
No,
guys
it is
okay?
worms do.
that is just a worm's favorite activity.
What about eat worm
That's
shit?
true.
What about eat worm shit and worm die?
Worm die works. Eat shit and worm die.
Having seen a non-market economy, I suddenly understood
Dude.
much better.
I don't care, Mr. Narrator. I
give it.
I really, really wish I cared, but I really, really
If you
don't.
made a drinking game of how many times we said wormism, do you think you would have died within the
Oh,
first like,
for
5 minutes?
sure,
Oh, definitely.
dude. Some people have already died just from hearing it on its own.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's probably more easier to play than Russian roulette. Is fucking play like the wormism
All right,
game.
you want a trade route? Is that it?
An old lady out there heard Zach say wormism for the first time. She went, "What did he say? My heart! I can't take this. My heart! You don't know what
It's
you're
like
doing
the
to me."
only old lady OneyPlays fan is listening for wormism.
I'm sure there's at least one like
If you're
70.
an old lady out there, comment below. every single fucking person's
Gold
gonna say,
and
"I am
faith.
an old lady."
Gold
Yeah,
and
it's
faith.
so easy to say I'm a little
And
lady.
also, we get more from trade routes now, too.
Yeah.
Whoever leaves the most convincing comment that they are in fact an old lady,
Yeah, say the most
Oh, that's
convincing
what I was
thing
gonna
only an
do.
old lady would
There we
we'll
go.
say.
send you 4 tennis balls to shove on the bottom of your walker.
We won't cut them.
But
That's
you
your
have to pay.
fucking labor.
You have to pay for the balls, pay for the shipping,
Pay for us just to waste our
and
time.
then pay us a fee just for even interacting.
And that's like,
with
that's
us.
gonna be about 4 grand.
55 turns. Fuck that.
55.
55 times.
Swinging way.
What the hell, 55 turns?
These crazy.
Group X, you need to come back.
They're gone for good.
Ooh, eh?
The fuck is that?
And it's a new.
Those are my neighbors.
55.
My neighbors are always doing weird shit.
Why are they doing that for?
Oh, that's your neighbors?
Yeah. They're always
What actually is that in the game?
It's a
It's
song.
like a football team on that plot of land right there.
It does sound like a football
It kind of
chant.
sounds like a football chant, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You wanna know something kind of funny?
What?
I moved into this house and I was off to a bad start with neighbors on one side. Everyone else in the neighborhood's really cool except for these fuckers right next door. I woke up on my first night to them standing on my, front like driveway and them staring up and looking in at my window.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really creepy. And I was like, what the fuck is wrong with them? And then, I've woken up at 7 a.m. to them yelling and shit at each other, and they're just they're big
Crazy.
They're big fat crazies. But
The big fat crazies.
but anyway, these neighbors they were dickheads, right? One day, my roommate Adam, he ordered food and it showed up on their door and they didn't tell us. And then one time, like days later, we went outside. We were going to go to fucking McDonald's or something in the car, and then the big fat guy was standing there and he was like, "Hey, did one of you order something?" And I was like, "No." And then he was just like, "Well, I got food here a few days ago." We were just like, oh, maybe Adam did." And he's like, well, it says Adam on the bag.
It's like,
And,
okay,
and,
well
and then he was like, if you can prove to me you're Adam, I'll give it to you. It's just like, dude, it's like fucking two or 3 days old now. And why would I have to prove it to you? I just
Yeah,
said
it's
his name before you even asked.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Like, he's crazy, right? But then, after that, I was
Yeah,
like,
what
fuck.
a weird psycho.
Yeah,
That
after
doesn't
that,
make any
after
sense.
this, I was like, fuck this guy. He's
You're
like,
my neighbor,
that
but
was
you
the
might
worst
just be
gaslighting
lying to get free 3-day-old food.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sure he fucking
he's a
needed
big
the
fat toad
cold
monster.
hamburgers.
He's clearly a guy with who doesn't have any power in any other part of his life, and he's like scraping for it.
He was like, I'm gonna call the HOA on you if you don't like bring in your trash can right after they pick it up. It's like, dude, I bring it in every single day that it comes. Like, Jesus Christ, relax.
It's like they're not gonna
But-
come if you fucking call. 'cause
Everyone
they-
else on my street leaves their trash out for days, but I don't care because who
You're
gives
saying
a
it's
fuck?
literally this guy and his wife that are the only ones that. like,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, right? So anyway, I was like at this point, I was like, fuck these people, they're being assholes. Then my parents visited, and then one day, the woman was standing outside bringing out her trash. I ignored her and went inside because my dad just did something really embarrassing. He looked at her and he went, "Hello," like that. And he was making fun of her because he knew that they were bitches. But then I was like, oh, Dad, I can't deal with this cringe. So I went inside, and then I heard her yelling at my dad. And I was like, oh no. But then my dad came in and he was like, "That I just made friends with her." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yes, she's actually very nice, and she was just worried that you moved in and you were gonna cause problems because like you're a young guy and blah blah blah." And I was like, "But Dad, I never caused it. I'm quiet. I never did anything." And he's like, "Yeah, but she thought you were gonna do that." And I'm like, "Okay, well I don't
That's her
care."
fucking problem.
Yeah. But then I went outside. He's like, "Come outside and just talk to her." I'm like, "Okay," and it was like really awkward. But then we started talking, and now she's on good terms with me. She is. But I was still like, well, I still think her husband's a dick. And then, like, a few nights right after that, I woke up to him screaming abuse at her at like 7 a.m. being like, "You're fucking stupid! You're a fucking idiot!" And I was like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? And that's where I'm at right now.
From what I heard, it sounded like he did a failed attempt at gaslighting you. So he is,
Yeah, seriously. Like, well,
he seems like a
anybody
fucking
that plays
psycho.
mind games like that with somebody they don't know, if you answer my riddle, I will give you your 4-day-old food. How about you fuck off, dude? How about you throw it in the truck garbage?
Yeah, how about
Look, I don't want your old
How about you
burgers, man.
how about you throw it in the garbage and take a nap, man?
Anywhere with an HOA is gonna be fucking freaky.
HOAs are awful. I wouldn't be surprised if the dude is the one in that situation that was like,
Yeah.
to the woman was like,
These new people moved in, and I think they might cause a problem.
Yeah.
He said that like his jawline is fucking way low.
from the what I've heard of the bastard. What the fuck? Get out of my territory, motherfucker! You dare come in? I didn't even
Is
see
this
those guys.
Mandark?
This is worse than
Did
the
they attack your Inquisitor?
Yeah, they did. Fucking bastard.
come to me on the day of my...
On the day of my Inquisitor's wedding?
You'll come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Sounds like Plinkett. Wormism.com. Dude, that kicks ass. It goes right to the
It already works.
Yeah. That's amazing.
How much did it
rocks.
cost?
It was like
$12.
$50,000.
7
It's,
million.
it's a really rare
It's
website.
$12 a year.
That's a rare website, dude. We have,
Yep.
yep.
All right, oh guys, I think we have another spy that was not been caught yet. I put the spy in Spain. I put the spy in.
Spy on those
I put the
Spanish.
spy. I put
a spy in
no,
Spain.
no, I put the spy in Spain. No, I put
Uh-oh, I put the
Oh
spy in
no,
Spain.
did
Uh-oh.
they just kill another one
Yep.
of your units?
Yep,
That's bad.
It is bad. We're so fucking close.
5 turns away. You'll create relaxation and then aluminum.
Corey,
What?
I'll be Squidward and you be SpongeBob.
Okay.
I think I was laughing. at them.
SpongeBob, why'd you put the spy in Spain?
Well, Squidward.
What'd you say, duh?
I can't really do it.
Duh.
What's happening here?
I'm
Bob's going off.
SpongeBob. Duh.
Like, just answer the question, SpongeBob.
Stop,
wait,
stop
watch
it!
it, watch
Ow, my
Oh, yeah.
ears!
Okay, Chris, you will say a joke as Squidward,
Okay.
and then I will laugh at SpongeBob.
Yeah, you need to spread some wormism around there.
You're telling me I get no respect, huh?
I haven't canned bread.
Does the fans at home like that? Does do the fans at home like that?
Does do the fans at
Does
home
do the
like
fans
that?
at home
Oh,
like
look!
that?
The Red Bridge.
Red
The
Bridge.
famous Red Bridge. What's
Very
it called?
soon we'll be able
What's
to.
it called? The Golden Twin Towers? Golden Towers?
The golden...
The Golden
Fuck,
Bridge?
Corey, you ruin my brain sometimes. I know the name of the gold...
The Golden Bridge.
The Golden
The Golden
Towers.
Gate Bridge?
Golden
Wait,
Yeah,
Towers.
that. Corey, you made me forget the name of it when you said
What
all
did I
that shit.
say? What'd you
You
think
said
it was?
the Twin Tower Bridge or something. What did you say?
The
I
Golden
said the Golden
Towers.
Twin Towers. Did you believe me?
I didn't believe it. I just fucking forgot the real thing.
Yes, Wormism lives again.
Wormism is back in Stockholm, even after your little emergency.
Worms.
How do you like that, World
You have like a
Congress?
tiny speck of wormism on the other side. How is this guy still alive?
He will always look like
Why
Shrek.
is he? Yeah, why is he still
Now
wearing
watch.
the same
Now
getup?
it'll take a few turns to actually build the bombers, unless. Let's see, where's my gold at? All right, we're doing good. I think I could buy one bomber immediately.
That is something I didn't think about until now, is how all these guys are living for thousands of years.
They're not changing their attire. That shit
yeah.
must stink.
I know that would be cool if you could see different leaders change. If you had like one, you picked one civ, one country.
All they would have to do is change their costumes and say, like, I am Gandhi the 407th.
Yeah, the 1 trillionth.
Yeah, these guys should. You're right. These guys should be fucking dead. They like drink the elixir of life and can survive everything, and 7 million fucking sense.
Look at those cute-
You're just kind of like an avatar for the country because
Yeah.
your government form is constantly changing.
Yeah,
So
Tor,
it's
I
all
get it.
it's all sort of symbolic, you know.
I feel like that's what Civ is missing, where you like
They're
go
more like
in,
a mascot.
you don't have any concubines that you can like fuck and then make your heir, and then
And
it keeps
roller
like changing and
coasters.
shit.
If every country had a cool roller coaster to, like, hype it up.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You can build roller coasters in this game.
Can you go in first person?
Yeah,
Actually,
right.
you can't build roller coasters. I don't know why I said that. You can build arenas. You can build like entertainment zones.
I want to go on a
Or
roller
entertainment
coaster.
complexes.
You could build theaters, but not roller coasters.
Can you build theme
What a
hospitals?
downgrade.
Yeah,
maybe?
can we work some roller coaster tycoon elements into this game? That would make it
That would
perfect.
fucking be sick.
I would love that.
I
If
feel
you
like
just make a
Civ-
roller
Like,
coaster.
forget all the fighting and all the
Yeah.
politics,
All
just
the-
only
all the
roller
naked- all the
coasters.
naked-
I feel
shit.
like Civ is missing out on some tap potential.